So I saw this today in a Facebook group for Amazon KDP users, and I wanted to share it with you because I have a lesson I want to share with you around this particular topic and why I'm actually really passionate about it. This was the post that I saw. So this particular author ordered 30 copies of their book so they can do a book signing coming up in May. At the time I'm recording this, it's June 30th. So this is about 4 months away. And they received an email from Amazon saying that they canceled their order due to it being out of stock. Now, the question that the creator of this post said, how is this possible? I know that they print when I order it, i.e., print on demand. I'm puzzled by that myself, too. So I don't need the copies until May, again, 4 months away. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get them now. Does anyone else ever have this problem? So I work with authors constantly, helping them get their books set up, published, and including I've even helped authors get books, including my own books on Amazon KDP. So there's nothing about this situation that makes any kind of sense to me whatsoever. One is because it is print on demand. The books are printed up as you order them and purchase them. Two, the books are not even, he doesn't need them for another 4 months. So I'm not understanding why that's not actually happening, considering he's placed an order 4 months in advance. That doesn't make any sense. So there's nothing about this that makes any sense. But the reason why I wanted to make this video, and because I wanted to enlighten and share it with you all who are listening, who are author creators listening, is that no one particular platform that we use can be 100% relied upon at all times. Platforms change, rules change. What was working yesterday may not work tomorrow. We just don't know. So the lesson in this and what I want to share with you is do not rely on one platform. While I'm not bashing Amazon KDP, I use it myself personally. I have many of my clients who use it all the time. But I'm also saying constantly to them, as well as myself, is that you've got to have a backup. You have to have a backup. You cannot rely on one platform because one platform is not always going to be consistent. Things change, rules change, term of service change, whatever. And again, if you are not able to pivot, you could possibly be stuck like Chuck. So, what I would recommend if I was coaching this particular author creator is to have a backup. Now, a company that I use a lot is called Lulu.com. I've used them for years, even before I really even used Amazon KDP. The price point is a little higher per unit cost. It's not, it's maybe like about maybe 30%. Sometimes can be 20, 30% higher. It depends upon the type of book you have, if it's color, if it's black and white, how many, your page count, all of that. So I don't want to, just say it's a flat 20 or 30% higher. It depends upon the book. But what I will say is have a backup. Always have a backup. So even if your book is up on Amazon KDP, put your book up on another platform like Lulu, for an example. That way, you know that if something happens, something goes sideways, you've got another backup in which to get your books, especially if you are setting up events. Now, again, this is far more than enough time to get what he needs in time. But I'm going to suggest, if I was coaching this individual author creator, is I would suggest highly get your books on another platform, like Lulu, for an example. Order a sample copy. Make sure that it's, all copacetic, color-wise, print formatting-wise, all of that. Make whatever adjustments you need to make, and then you can have those on demand at the ready. So if something happens, now let's say in this particular incident, let's say that it was like 2 weeks out or a week out before the event, and you're waiting on your copies to come, and then this happens, something like this happens. This is another reason why you want to have a backup. Now, of course, I wouldn't wait till a week to 2 weeks out to order my books. At the latest, I would do a month. But I would definitely have a backup ready at the ready at all times so that when I am coming up with an opportunity, an event, whatever the case may be, I can get my books from another source. Period. That's my lesson for you for today. Now, if you've got value out of what I shared today, I want to invite you to join me for a new opportunity that I have. It's a workshop happening, coming up in the dates on the page here, called the called the Authorpreneur Decision. This is actually a recording from an interview I just did with my co-host is going to be with me on this call. We're going to be talking about why it's super important right now, more than ever, that authors think beyond just being authors, but being authorpreneurs, meaning that they have a system in place that actually helps them run their authorpreneur business without one, relying solely on single copy book sales. Two, not just relying on putting things up on Amazon and what I call spray and pray and hope that people discover the book and go buy it, but being more proactive in your marketing. Now, what this particular individual that I just showcased earlier is doing is that he's getting out there, he's doing signings, he's out there doing things. And that's the most traditional things that most authors do. But what about so many other things like, do you have other opportunities for your readers to work with you in addition to buying copies of your book? Do you have that in place? Do you have offers in place that actually enhance the experience? Operative word here, the experience around the topic of your book. Even if you're writing fiction, you can still create experiences that the readers may thoroughly enjoy and want to be a part of that extends their experience of actually reading your book. This is one of the things we're going to be talking about in this new workshop series called the Authorpreneur Decision. So I'd like to invite you to come to this. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can join now. It's for a nominal price, but I'm charging a small amount for it because I want people to show up committed. When something is sometimes free, people kind of go, well, I'll watch the replay, I'll check it out later. I really want people committed because I'm going to be dropping some really good advice, strategy, and inspiration to help you start to think differently about your business and about you as the authority, the author creator. Again, it's all about thinking just not bigger, but thinking differently. And that's what the Authorpreneur Decision is all about. So at the top here, I have an interview here with my co-host, Chayla Hardy, who's going to be on the call. You can learn more about her in our interview together. And then just scroll down the page and you can see more about the Authorpreneur Decision Room. Again, it's not a webinar, it's not a training, it's not going to be a bunch of slides. This is going to be a guided decision space for content creators, entrepreneurs who are done circling the idea of a book and get really honest about what they're actually building and why they're building it. So you can learn all about it here on this page. And you want to join us, it's going to be happening. The date here, this could be changing. Depending upon when you see this video, this will change. But this is the next available date coming up. You can secure your spot for just $37 and join us. And it's going to be a really enlightening experience that you will walk away with a new, renewed sense of your role as not just the author of a book, but an authorpreneur, someone who is actually building an experience-based business around your book, around your intellectual property that actually will generate more income for you faster. And I'm going to dare I say, even with more fun than just selling copies of your book. So if this appeals to you, I'd love to see you on the session. And again, if you come up with anything, if you see anything out there that you're questioning about your book, you're having challenges with some of the platforms that are out there right now, feel free to let me know about that in the chat as well. Who knows, I may feature you in the next one of these videos that I do on the topic. So I'll see you on the next one. And this is Rodney Washington, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay.